Hey, how's it going? I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my Genius Hour number 2. So the other day I was on Twitter and I saw this moment that said that scientists had found a fourth gravitational wave, and I was like, well, what the heck is a gravitational wave? So I went and I did a Genius Hour to figure it out. So I got into some interesting stuff. I went to this website called The Verge, and it talked to me a little bit about what was going on and a little bit about what gravitational waves are. So basically, a gravitational wave is basically when something moves around in space, it makes a wave. So basically, anything like me moving right now will make a wave in space time. But my wave is a lot smaller than, say, a planet's wave. What this wave looks like is, well, how gravity works is if you have a ball and on a little blanket, a big dense ball, and you put it down, it'll make like a kind of dense circle around it. And so if you were to put a ball around it, it would go around it like this because of the curvature formed around it in a way. So that's how orbits work basically. So if you were to take a ball and put it in a little water water bucket or pool, and you just put it through it sends ripple waves, like ripples out, like out. So basically, that's what happens when a planet moves out in space, or anyone moves. It causes a ripple effect in gravity. So, how scientists measured this was they measured two black holes that emerged and caused a huge amount of gravitational wave to emit from that. So basically, when these two black holes form together, the scientists use this big pipe system. It's super long, like miles long, and it formed like a little triangle in a way, an L. I mean, like it formed like an L. So it would bounce lasers off of this, and it would calculate like one laser coming back faster than the other one, just by like a fraction of a second. So it's hard to calculate, but they use these big old machines, these big old lasers, and they calculate it. So they found out that this gravitational wave had occurred, and then it caused one of the lasers to come back faster than the other one. So they're like, okay, well, a gravitational wave just happened. Awesome. But in the past, people had faked this, and they thought that they found gravitational waves, but it didn't, because people want to prove that gravitational waves are real because it'll prove Einstein's theory of relativity, basically, or space-time. So basically, they found this, and this time they found it in 3 different locations. So like they were able to see that a gravitational wave occurred in 3 different locations rather than just one. So it backs the evidence a lot more. So basically, after seeing all 3 of them, all 3 of the sites say the same thing. They said, well, we found a gravitational wave. Like, this is awesome. So basically, this almost proves Einstein's theory of relativity and the space-time continuum. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's a little bit about my Genius Hour and what I researched. So it did have an answer, sadly, but that's okay. I really wanted to know a lot about this, and it took some research and time. So hope you enjoyed.